Prime Minister Modi actually visiting Adampur, and those photos also that came out, he himself posted those photos later after his visit of an image of a MiG-29 jet, also an intact S-400 air defense system in front of right behind him. That photograph on your TV screen that I'm talking about now, the S-400 defense system that Pakistan, of course, has been claiming that there was a significant damage to the S-400 system. But that claim also by Pakistan, Shiv, stands debunked. That also, the claim that Pakistan has been making, all the lies it had been peddling, is, the proof is out here. Well, India, of course, had negated all those reports earlier as well. But this visit sends out a strong message in terms of that.
Well, it completely demolishes Pakistani misinformation, which they sort of conjured out of thin air in order to give their domestic audiences this false sense of bravado and hope that they had inflicted damage on an aggressor like India. But that's been completely debunked right now. I'm sure Pakistanis and their information warriors will say, but this is only one picture of an S-400. Where are the others? The point here is that the Prime Minister is not trying to specifically debunk anything. I don't think India needs to get into that kind of information warfare with Pakistan. It just so happens that this visit and every image that's coming out from this visit radiates a demolition of misinformation from Pakistan and exposes Pakistan, as a hollow purveyor of fantasy fiction for its audience. But this is not surprising, and it should not occupy our minds too much because, unlike Pakistan, which is trying to hide the damage at its air bases, is trying to, get Shahid Afridi to go on Vijay Yatras as far as what the Pakistan armed forces have managed. You've got Shehbaz Sharif pretending to be a statesman and taking ownership of this ceasefire and making it seem like the Pakistan military has, performed admirably well. The truth of the matter is just the opposite. And unlike Pakistan, which needs to create facts in order to feel better about its humiliation, India doesn't need to do that. Here, the Prime Minister needs to visit a completely intact operational base where everyone is on duty, professional war duty at this point of time. And in just a few minutes from now, we're all eagerly awaiting to hear the words that the Prime Minister shared with the people who are literally the teeth of India's combat operations against Pakistan.
Yes, Prime Minister Modi himself has given a free hand to the armed forces. He said that they are free to operate and our military establishments are ready in case of any eventuality. Let me go across to my colleague Ishwarya Jain also. Ishwarya, you've been saying, we've been speaking about it earlier as well, that this was a surprise visit of Prime Minister Modi, one that was of course not known. And Prime Minister Modi, visiting the IAF personnel are men and women in uniform at the Adampur air base, sends out a strong messaging. And those videos, of course, also have come out. Prime Minister Modi himself shared more pictures of his visit. So this was something that was not known, but of course comes as a morale booster for our forces.
Well, Prime Minister himself expressed desire to meet the air warriors. It is Prime Minister Narendra Modi for several occasions in the past as well. He's well known for giving surprises, and this time as well it's a surprise visit. And Prime Minister early up in the morning was amongst the technical staff, the pilots from the Indian Air Force who have been deployed at the Adampur Air Base. And of course, it's a symbolic gesture as well. A messaging has been sent across to the across the borders as well, who are sitting, and the surprise is for them as well, as what they have claimed in the past about hitting the airbase, the airstrip, the S-400, and all of those claims which had now been completely destroyed as far as the pictures coming out from there. Prime Minister greeting And we all have seen on the occasions of Diwali, Prime Minister used to go just near the border areas to celebrate Diwali with our armed forces. And this time, as well as it is a successful Operation Sindoor, Prime Minister expressed his desire to meet the air warriors. This morning, early up at 7 a.m., he left from the Palam Air Base and reached over there, spent at least 1 hour with the armed, the Indian Air Force officers, and certainly that is a big morale booster.